So in inquiry-based learning, we really want students to be asking a lot of the questions. They come with so much knowledge already that we don't want to assume that they necessarily don't know something. We say, what questions do you have that will help you understand this concept better? And then using those questions, it guides how we decide to present information, what kind of information we need to fill in gaps with or to teach the whole class. It may be in small groups, maybe a whole class, depending on what they've already come with. One of the fourth grade goals is to understand electricity and electrical circuits. So at the beginning of the year, we start with the very foundational pieces of that and have kids build circuits under supervision and talk about how all the elements of a circuit may work. In the spring, we have the students work together to share that understanding. And so they started building circuits again and trying to explain and talk about how the electricity travels through different circuits. How can they put wires, batteries, and light bulbs together in many different ways to create electricity. As they develop that knowledge, we're asking them to take that knowledge and apply it to something practical and something personal, culminating in creating a light source for someone that they have a relationship with. So the students interviewed family members and worked to come up with a light source that would meet a need that maybe those people had. So we had students create lanterns that grandma could take camping. We had a girl decide that she wanted to create under-the-counter lights so that when her mom was cooking, she could see better. One girl had a brother who gets scared at night, so she wanted to create a stuffed animal that would light up and could help him find his way downstairs to his parents. We really wanted not just to assess, do you know how to do this? This was exploratory in a lot of ways. Like they would try to make circuits that wouldn't work, and so we would then have them predict why it didn't work and what could you change in order to make that light source work. So there's lots of knowledge, but instead of a teacher saying, read this book, take a test on it, now you know how a circuit works, they actually had to apply it and they had to experiment with, in a very safe environment, experiment with materials that we knew would create a light source. And so creating these skills of how do I ask questions, how do I share my knowledge with someone else, is such a valuable skill. And the younger we can teach it, the more they're going to build on that and develop it throughout their time at Carolina Day School.